Welcome back to episode 8 of our Let's Play. If you missed the last episode, we ventured into a cave searching for diamonds and finding much more than simple ores. Today we will build a better storage space with a factory dedicated to super smelters above. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing, and hype the video if you think other people should discover this channel. Hypes are not available everywhere, so no worries if you can't. If you don't know what to comment today, comment Super Smelter 9000, or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Please note that the format of this video may be different from others you are used to, and that this is a temporary change to accommodate my recording situation. Let's play Minecraft. And here we are starting the video with a time-lapse. This is somewhat out of the ordinary for my channel, but necessary for today's project. While we were away, I figured that we could clear out the land next to our home and connect our future home to the rest of Outdoor Bay using some pathways and slab. Some of the footage for this time-lapse ended up being corrupted in replay mod, but it was only some light terraforming leading up to the house. As I said in the introduction, we'll be using this new space to expand storage space and create a separate space for auto smelters and a lava farm. I want to expand outside of my comfort zone today and try to do some detailing while building in a new style, so bear with me. I'll be doing a lot of thinking and, for runtime's sake, speeding up some of the less interesting processes like the one I'm showing here. Hopefully the longer Wednesday video will make up for last Saturday's shorter hardcore video and balance is restored to the Beanin channel as a whole. I don't have much else to say on this, so sit back and enjoy the time lapse. And here we are, back in the Let's Play world after a crazy hardcore world episode. That was really insane. And honestly, when we do the season 3 premiere for that this Saturday, I'm going to take a look at the footage back when I died, because I think the bat in the frame blocked my placement, like when I went to place the block, and I think that's ultimately what led me into the lava. But we'll break it down when we watch hardcore another time. And if you saw the time lapse, you'll see that we went ahead and prepped this area for what we're going to build today. I figured we've had a good dose of adventure. Last episode in this world, we went ahead and found the ancient city, and this episode I wanted to do some work around here. I believe I have 2 name tags that we can name 2 cows here for weed-free landscapes. I'll have to go back and take a look at that, and we can do that at the end of the video here. But they requested 2 cows be named a while back, and I have not forgotten about them, so we will do that at the end of this episode. But today I want to get building on storage, and I guess storage and a furnace area. You know, we've been operating out of just this little house, and I think it's time that we build some storage, maybe a lava farm. We can go find some dripstone if needed, and so on and so forth. So let's get right into the episode here. I did take the liberty to go ahead and just film this with the time lapse and kind of plan out some streets for our village here in Outdoor Bay, and we're just gonna work with that. So this is kind of gonna be the heating up thing. I did terraform this a little bit. Some of the footage with the time lapse got left out, so you might not have seen me terraform this and then do some final steps on here, but nothing too crazy. We now have a cool overlook on our house and how everything's looking. I might add a fountain here, but we'll see what happens. So first things first, let's get into, I guess we'll have to do another quick little time lapse because I want to clear this whole area out and prep it for a big super smelter area and some storage area. This is going to be 1 building, I think 2 levels. So let's go ahead and we'll immediately go into another quick, probably 30-second time lapse. That's a lot cleared, and I think I'm gonna have a 2-level use layout. So this lower level is gonna be our storage, and then this upper level is going to be our our furnace smelting area. So I think right here I'm going to just lay this out, fill it in, because I want to have enough space to have a design down here, and then enough space to also just not bump my head and get some good storage. So I think we'll do 2 on this side. This is going to be the frontage road for the furnace side, and the furnace entry, super smelter, so on and so forth. And then this will be the frontage road. I think I'm using the right term there, but this will be the frontage road for the storage. Now, obviously, we're not going to fill out this storage today because, we've got a lot, but I want to build something that has a large enough footprint to store pretty much whatever we want for a long-term Let's Play series. So here, I'm trying to think of a design. I kind of have one in mind, but we can mess around and take a look at what we want to build. Now we have some tuff here, and I think I would like to use a decent bit of it, if not all, but I'm not sure what texture I want to use. I definitely want to use some deep slate for the foundation. If I have a lush cave nearby, I would love to do bricks. That would be a very cool top layer, but I think here we're going to work with what we've got. And if you didn't notice, I don't think I showcased it, but I smelted all the ores we found from the last episode, so that's what you've got here. So we'll have plenty of copper to work with for this, but I think I want to get the design and then just layout taken care of. And I'm gonna take this with me just so we don't have any issues with our build. And I'm gonna try and figure out how we can fill this part out to meet the needs that we have, and then B, also build it to where it's not completely one-dimensional. I think that should make sense. And let's see. So here's what I'm thinking. First, I say we build just a panel of the warehouse, and we're gonna want to have a corner, and we're gonna have to think about what we're working with here. And I'm thinking we can do 3 here, and then 2, and then 2, and then let me go over here, and then we'll do, what is it, 3 here, and then 2, and then 2, which should leave us 3 for the bottom. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. And since this wall right here is going to be placed in a manner that's, we've got dirt up against it, we'll only bother with designing the good looking side for this and then adding that up there. So here I want to do 3, and then can I do 2 this way as well without running into any problems? I think I can. Let's just try right here, and we're going to keep the design. Ooh, hello. All right, so we didn't like that one, but I'm going to keep the main design just to keep the warehouse set. And then we've got 3 here, and we'll just have to alter. Okay. So if I go 2 here, then that leaves us with an interesting little pattern. And I don't want... Oh, wait. There we go. So we can now copy this out, and these will be the pillar blocks. So it'll be boom. And then we'll do 1 and then 3. So on the 4th block, you'll place your block. And then 2 here. Did I mess that up already? I think I did. Nope. That is exactly what I want. And then here, I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, place that, and then 2, 2, and I think this is a 3 wide. Yep. So that means I misplaced that right here. Here we go. And then that. Oh, yep. Is that a 4? That's a 4. I goofed. So then it should be 3. And then I think that's it. Yep, that's good. Okay. So now that we have that, I planned for this to be 1 up because I'm going to add a staircase on this side so that we don't have to worry about our design. And here, do I have... I don't think I have scaffolding yet. We'll have to see. But let's see what I can do here. I want to have something like this. And then, let's see. There we go. Something like this for our main area. And then on the inside, could I do... Let's see. If I wanted to do that, I don't know if I like that. But I'm trying to play around with the floor here. Excuse me. Like if I did that, I know this isn't the texture that I want, but is it? I think it is. It something that I can work with? Maybe. We'll just have to plan out our interior. I mean, this is going to be a basement anyway. So, you know, I'm not too concerned about that part. The one thing I do want to take into consideration, though, is what I can do here with our materials. Now, let me see if I can come up with a decent design. Let me do that. And just see what we can muster up. I'm trying to do a little different items. Like, I like that. I like the little bit of texture. Is that something that I can do? Oh, what the heck? Where'd that go? Oh. See, I like that because it's not too busy, but it's broken up just enough. And yes, this starter house is going to get delayed. Or not delayed, like dwarfed by the rest of the buildings. That's the overall plan here. Bob, seriously? Can you get out of here? Thank you. Nope. Like, how's that? Does that look good? Let me get some of these. We'll probably need more tuff at some point, which is fine. I can take care of that. How's that? Does that look good? I like it. And then I think for this top portion, I want to do this. Polished deep slate. Because I want it to be different from the rest of the build. So, let's see, we would potentially... Sorry about that. I know there was like just a random pause, but I had to respond to something that my wife was asking. There we go. All right, back to what I was talking about. Let's see, how does this look? I want a little bit of variation. And this is going to be our floor. So, if I can have this. Okay, that's not too tall. And again, you know, this is the basement level. Now, what I'm curious about is how can we make this something we'll be proud of. You know, I want to step up my building game in this world because A, we have the lighthouse now, so we'll have to match to that. But B, I want to... Sorry, I got to do a little bit... Okay. I want to do a little bit of parkour here. Like... Let's see. So this is... See, the one thing I'm a little afraid of is that we have... Like, this is decently high, so I'm wondering if I can... Oh. I'm wondering if I can drop this down real quick and then have, like, a sunken floor. That might work. I think I might need to do that. So we'll drop it down by one on this side, but then this entrance will be more of... You go down... And then, okay. Yeah, I'll take care of that. And let me adjust this real quick. Oh, but I kind of like that. And again, the one downside to this is just going to be, I need to make sure I can access the build. Well, if I do this, I mean, it's going to be tall, but if you think about it long term, there is always a larger offset. Like if you think of the brownstones, there's always a level down here and then a level up there. And if you don't know what the brownstones are, they're a grouping of, well, not a grouping, but it's like famous old historic. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It's famous like historic U.S. townhouses up in New York. And then could I do something like this just for the looks? Yeah. So I think we can actually get away with this because the top part again is going to be its own factory, and we're going to see what we can build. It's not going to be anything too crazy, you know. Again, warehouse builds, you build the structure and then you build what you want. And I think I have plenty of space to build a few super smelters. And oh my gosh, I just adjusted my mouse pad. I think we can fit a few different super smelters in here, so I don't have to adjust, which is good. And then here we'll figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna sleep real quick, and then we will resume the building process. All right, let's get down to business here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this out. Yeah, I don't really have scaffolding, so we're just gonna do our usual deal here. This lower level won't have any windows, so I don't have to worry about that. And then for the upper level, I would really like to find a lush cave and get a ton of clay, because I think that'd be a great build. Is that all the... Okay. I think that would be a good looking build and a good contrast, but we'll see. Right now, I'm just trying to keep a good pace so y'all can follow along if you're copying the builds. And you can, of course, pause it. You can look back, and then I'll try to do a larger "this is what we're doing" view. But it's a simple system. I hope it's not too hard. And if you ever want, I can always build a replica in my creative world to get the details laid out. But I think this is a simple design. We'll probably have to get a few more materials. My original plan was to do that and then mine for materials in the time lapse, but you know, life with a newborn, you can't really predict your time outside of 2-hour blocks, or 2 to 3 hour blocks. So you got that going, but I think that's good for now. And now we can create a nice, well, I just realized we can create a nice little entryway down here that matches. Let's see. Do I have... I do have some of these. Let's go ahead and put this. It's going to be very interesting in terms of... Oh, man. The layout. Nope. But I think that's what makes these builds fun. So this will be this, and then I guess we'll just alternate these on this level. You know, that way nothing crazy. We don't have to keep up with anything crazy. I do like that though. I like this. This is a cool foundation block. And then for the stairs, I suppose I can do this just to give it some shape. Something like that. Yeah. And then here we'll do the same. And then we might add like a second layer down here. But I want to make sure that we get the exterior built before doing anything crazy. And unfortunately, that's the last of our unaltered tuff. So we'll just play along here. And I guess, oh yeah, we will need to fill this out. But for now, I can just, oh, that's not what I want. I can just build the walls. That's also the wrong spot. There you go. And put that there. And then we'll do this. Nope. Good. And yeah, just to keep up appearances, I'll figure something out that I can do with this section here. Because we have the drawback. And I can do something cool there, but for now we'll just leave it as is. There we go. Then we'll add this layer. No. And then, honestly, for the floor itself on the top, like up here, I think I might do... I'm split between copper grates or wood. And the reason I'm thinking wood is because if you look at like a lot of those old mills and factories from the old days, they had wooden floors in them. Like in Atlanta, if you go to the Ponce City Market, they had floor like wood floors in them. You know, it used to be the Ford factory. I don't know if the floors were added after the fact, but I think as long as you didn't have too much fire, you could have wood. And even in that case, you might be a-okay with things. And it looks like we'll have to build just a certain area here. Like, or not a certain area. We'll have to build what we can, and then we'll have to take a resource break halfway through. But I'm really excited for how this is going to look. And here, you know, we can do some hidden lighting under this area. Maybe I can find some moss. I don't like that. I can find some. Where'd it go? Did it drop down there? Yeah. But I could find some moss, you know, act as the hidden lighting here. Something similar. Like this. We got that. We do. Oh, wait. We do have access to the nether. That is something that we can take care of today. But let's just do this. I don't need that much more tough. And to be honest, I don't need any more. Oh. Yeah, I don't need that much tough, and I don't need any more blackstone. Deep slate? Yeah, deep slate. Sorry, that's not blackstone. Cool. Let's check this out. Oh, the wrong way. Good. And this way as well, the we'll be able to light up the lower portions here without any issues. Like, probably will fill this up to there with some glowstone, and then here with the glowstone. So we've got that. Is there anything else? No, I think I'll just need the house. Now, I was thinking about doing a split here so that on this level it was an actual building and this was just kind of like a sloped roof, a little more of a warehouse roof. We'll see what I need to do. Again, auto smelters are as big as you need to make them, so we can work with that. Like, I can have one that only has like 3 furnaces, or I can have one that has 16. All depends on taste. Let's put the the deep slate, not blackstone. I keep thinking about the nether. Let's put the deep slate back in our chests here, and then we can go see if we can grab some cool items. Also, do I have coal? I need torches. Yes, I do. I'm just gonna need these. Oh yes, lanterns are something that we can use. So let me just make some torches real quick. And yes, I know I need to make the I need to make a crafting table down here. Let me just do that real quick. I've been meaning to, but you know how it is with me. You know what? No, we're just gonna use this birch right here. Ow. How to make crafting table Minecraft. There we go. Okay, now I don't have to go up and down. I think Wago Warrior's been urging me to do that, and I just haven't remembered for the time being. So, I think that we've got the sun going down. We can take a look in the nether, and then I can try and find a lush cave, and we can see what happens there. See if I find some clay, because I think the clay is really what I'll need outside of anything else. Man, this is looking like a decent little island, and we'll add details. Obviously, I'm gonna move into the house soon. You know, we'll do that once we get settled, and so on and so forth. Probably need a better method to get into this area than what we currently have. But again, details coming later. I don't remember what our nether looks like here, so we'll have to be a little careful. I don't know if I have any angry zombie pigmen. Looking like I don't. That's always good. Let's see if we can get ourselves some glowstone. I think there's probably some easy Easy grabs up here. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot the gold. That's okay. See, those guys, if you hit them, they don't get aggroed and all of them chase you. These guys, if you do, they get aggroed. And gold does not soothe them. I learned that many, many times. Let's see if we can just get this. I wish I had Silk Touch or Fortune for this. But I guess, whatever. This is the Let's Play, so it doesn't matter too much how wild I play. Gotta have some more bean moments. I'm not sure how many I'll need, but we can just get some to be safe. You figure 64 would give you 16, which is kind of cheap. But I guess I can't complain. Yeah, it's like 36. What will that give me? 9. It's not the best. But this is more of proof of concept than it is anything else. Is there... Oh, there's glowstone down there. Can I get down there? Let's see. Oh, sorry. Alright. Oh, cool. I was like, is a glowstone nearby? Yes, it is. Man, the stuff I do for some blocks. I've seen the ones where it's like that builder who travels like hundreds of thousands of blocks for just a single block. Honestly, I can relate to that. Plus, this is also giving us just new areas in the nether that we can have access to. I will get quartz in the future. I don't really have any plans for it right now, so it's not really a need to get it. And I think that's another nether fortress, if not a bastion. What is that? I don't know. But whatever. We'll survive. Oh, hello. Yeah, you don't want to mess with those guys when they got the spears. Ow! Come here. Ow! Thank you. Stop it. This is an oddly peaceful nether trip. I'm used to chaos and death. Haven't seen much of that. So yeah, so okay, my math was right. It would give us 16. Is that a, yeah, it's a fortress. Right? Yeah. Yep. Couldn't tell if it was a bastion or not because it was a little dark. And then I guess we can grab... Is this going to be easy? I mean, this is a lot of glowstone, but is it going to be dangerous? The answer is a resounding yes. So let's go over to this one that's not so exposed to lava. Oh, really? Yeah, here. Come here. Okay. Didn't mean for that to happen. And I'm curious, should I just let this drop or should I just use the platform? I'll just let it drop. Who cares? Go. Does this have fortune on it? No, I'm breaking. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to use the tool on this. Because I know with any tool that has fortune, you can harvest crops with it. But anything else... Yeah. Anything else you need the right tool. I think this should be good for the remainder of everything. I don't think we'll need that much more. And then I can find some tuff. And we can find a lush cave for some clay. But if not, I'll have some backup blocks ready. Alright, all good? No. Alright, now we should be all good. And I think if I just go up through here, I can get to where I was. Yeah. What's that? Oh, that's just the unloaded nether. It's like, what's that large... Like, right there. That's, yeah, unloaded void. Man, look at that. All right, that should. What? Ooh. Thank God this isn't hardcore. Though, I must warn you, you still might get a blood pressure rise watching this. It's just the average being experience, you know? Then we'll hop down here. What? There we go. Excellent. And now we shall look for a lush cave. But first I want to see what we can do in regards to the lighting on the floor of the thing. Oh, Beanin. What are we going to do? I also saw an idea for, I think, light posts that were from, I could get it wrong, but Lunchcraft Builds on Instagram. It's lunchtime builds, lunchtime crafts, something like that. But it's the lightning rod copper lantern light pole, and those honestly look awesome. And I think that'd be perfect for this build. So we can try it. Let me hop down here. See what we got going on. This is going to be my nether chest. That's fine. And then I don't have silk touch, so I got to do this right. And we'll need to do this, right? Because it's actually going to be down a block. If I am correct. At least on this level. I think that's going to look... Yeah, okay, so it will need to be down there. Question is, can I just do leaves? Or should I do... Well, I can do leaves above it and then moss. Oh, gosh. The key is I just don't want to, mess up the look of the lighting. We'll need the lighting. Let's see. Wait, how's this? Ah, crap. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. And then here I can just do this. Nah, I'm good. This is gonna be nice because I can just place them down here. And we won't have any issues. Again, this is a nice way to just add hidden light and not have to worry about anything. Like torches or stuff like that. Do that, and then here I want to do... Oh, did you see that? Didn't even make a noise. So yeah, I think we're all good. I think we might have grabbed enough glowstone. And again, I'm doing it one down below this because the floor is going to be in here. And I might go ahead and just clear out this floor. Can you all move? Shoo. Yeah, here. Graham. There we go. All right. That should take care of that. And then, yeah, let me just... Okay, good. I was like, wait, was I recording all of that? And let me just take care of this here. We'll thank ourselves later for doing this now. And then also by doing this, I'll be able to actually measure what I need to build. the resources I need to collect for this. And I think I am going to do a slabbed floor. And then, yeah, a slab floor because then I can have more chests down here. I think that'll be good. That'll be what I want. And that should take care of that. I think for the floor, I'm just going to do cobblestone and add some details just as I go along with the build, because at the end of the day, this is a storage room, so I'm not going to be too worried about what it looks like. I just want to have something that I can store a lot of materials in. So it's just going to be some cobblestone, and I'll add some details in later, and then get the internal storage portion set up. Not the chests. Oh, he finally left the fish market. Oh, Oh, hello. That's unfortunate for them. But I'm not going to go too crazy with the details on this on the inside again, because I am just looking for somewhere to store my things. Let's see. What are... That's not the cobblestone chest. Here's the cobblestone chest. Oh, and I can add some already here. There's that. And I'm honestly just going to turn these into slabs. Well, yeah, I should. You'll save materials. It'll be easier as well. Let's do that. And I guess here, just leave these as full blocks. And then the rest we can do slabs. I don't know. No one's going to see it, so we'll place this out. It's making me excited, though. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a good build. And I'm glad I didn't use all the deep slate, because I think I'm going to opt for that to be the roof. And we're already starting with our industrial builds. And if you're new to the channel, I love building factories and stuff in Minecraft. It's always so fun. So nice. Let's see. But yeah, after coming back with the haul that we did, I was like, all right, we need some super smelters going. And I will add a forge in this for lava and dripstone to make a lava farm. I will do that because that is very useful. Especially if you're like trying to power it with coal. Now, later on I might fill it with an automatic bamboo farm, but in order to do that, I need to find bamboo. So there's a bit of a caveat there. There we go. And then we're almost done here. Oh, that was it. Well, let's see if I can make it with the rest of these. Doubt it, but we can try. Oh yeah, that's definitely more than 34 left. It'll be close though. Okay, really? Give me that. Being in king of misplacing the blocks. There we go. Sweet. Oh, hello. Where'd you take that from? You better put it back if it was somewhere that I placed it. Not playing around. I think that should be enough. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be close. Oh, yeah, we're good. Nice. And then let me just drop these here. We'll figure out lighting at a later time. I'm liking how this is looking. Do I have... I think I do have some bushes. There's some leaf blocks here. We can check. I do. And there's spruce. That's nice. And I do have some of these. Now I can mix in some of the granite with everything. But it's an Enderman. Come on. Hop out. Shoo. Go on, you bum. There we go. we can figure out some more of that stuff. Alright, how's this gonna look? I could do green carpet, but if I'm gonna go for the moss look, then we'll just do that. Like this. Nice. And then how did I do this? Oh, completely forgot about you. Okay, I guess I can do this. That's hidden enough for me, honestly. Yeah. How did I forget this side? Ah, hate it when that happens. Maybe I just got distracted. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, it's more for lighting than anything else, so As long as I have this. And I can block, you know, any unsightly... Oh, no! Any unsightly looks that we might get on here. Yeah, I see y'all. Man, there's a lot of Endermen here. I'm just gonna plant these out. Make a little forest. Nope, don't need to be that close. Make a little forest here. Because I think we're gonna go with spruce for the floor. Now that we've got that, let me... Can't take y'all seriously in there. But now that we've got that, let me just see if we've done everything we absolutely can here. Let me just drop that before going off to finding a lush cave. There we go. Let's see. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I also, in the next hardcore, I'm going to make sure to make like an essentials bundle. Someone did say that, you know, the key to hardcore is mastering the basics. And I agree with that. But I need to implement it. What were we looking for? Oh, deep slate. Yes, there you are. Let me take this. That way I can put our stairs out here. And then I'll have to use my shears. I know I used it all, but that's okay. Do our shears like so. Here we'll just have this. And I think this will work out to my advantage. This is a big, you know, factory spot. This will definitely dwarf every build we have so far. But not by too much. It's a very large footprint, but it won't be incredibly tall. It won't be like a mega build. Now with that complete, I'm going to go grab the tuff because I think that's going to be the easiest thing to find just on a moment's notice. Ow. Well, thanks for the boost, I guess. That's going to be the easiest thing to find on a moment's notice. And I'll just grab that real quick. And then we'll look for a lush cave or a tree. And we'll just kind of dig like down. It's not going to be for the items. It's going to be more for, you know, what we... The clay. The clay. That's what we need. Here we're just going to revisit the parkour mine shaft. Parkour. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad this isn't hardcore. And look at that. We got it right here. So let me harvest. I'll speed this up so that nothing gets missed. And I hear a zombie, so we might fight him, but whatever. I think that's perfect. That's more than enough. We've got a little over 4 stacks, so not too worried about that. Let's go place these blocks and get the main floor completed before going and getting clay to build, well, the storage floor before we go and get clay to build the smelting floor. And we'll have to figure out what to do with the forge because we're dealing with lava, but I think we can find something that works that won't burn the whole place down. We'll see. All right, let's polish these up and see how we're doing. I think I only need these blocks and then like a few of these. Let me see if that's the case. I know that the top level is the area where I'm missing a few. It's looking like yes. I think so. Yes. Okay. Probably going to need more than 25, but I'm just glad that we have what we need. Okay, yeah, definitely going to need more than 25. Yes. Quite fun. We'll do that. And a whole stack here. Just get this all made up. Nope. Immediately misplaces a block. No. Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. And then for the top block, I'm not sure. Ah, crap. Oh, that means I missed a staircase. Nope, I just misplaced it. Oh, Beanin. There we go. And let's just take care of this. I think I'm going to be extra and just fill in all of the corners. Sometimes I don't do that. Other times I do. It really depends on the mood I'm in. Should have really filled that cave in completely. It was a small cave, so nothing bad. And maybe I could... Oh, how do I not have any... Okay. It's like, how do I not have any dirt? Maybe I can do something for the doorway. I don't know. Make it a little different, but this is fine to me. Some decorative blocks, one might say. Put me on the map as a builder. That's what I was before a survivor. And as apparent by my hardcore quote-unquote prowess, we all know that I wasn't too good at that. Let me just... Do I need to... I can do that. Yeah. Something simple. And I just realized I should have made a reference. Oh, hear the baby screaming. Probably getting her diaper changed. She's still at that stage where everything wakes her up and she screams. She did not even... I mean... Oh, wait, no, today at the time of recording this, she turns a month old. And time flies, but it also goes so slow. Let's see, we'll take you. Take some of that. Drop some dirt. And what else we got? I think that's okay. I'm going to sleep and harvest. Oh, let me get some shears. Like I said, I need to sleep and harvest my leaves. And then we'll search for the cave and whatnot. But we'll start the first floor and then build the shell out, because I want these stripped to be the pillars down below. I don't really care about the pillars up above. I mainly care about down on the ground. Shouldn't need too many. I mean, honestly, this might be more than enough, so we'll check. I think it will be. We only got there, and there. Then I think that's all of them, except for a few up here, maybe. Well, might as well check. Oh, I want that. Oh, good. So let's take these trees that are growing here. And then we'll chop them down for some wood. Strip the logs. Make sure we have a good system. I don't know how I'll do now that I covered up the guidelines. I think I'll be fine. It's also much more wood than I needed. So that's always good to have. I think I'll do dark oak for the main floor. I think that'll look nice. Good. And I know I can use the mega tree hack, well, quote unquote hack for these, but I'm just gonna stick with what I need right now. I don't have any extremely intensive, oh, that's right, building requirements right now. Okay, here's the fun part. Now, this is actually where the pillar is. And this is where our pillar is on this side, meaning that we'll have this as our guideline. And then this is our guideline. Let me just... Oh, wait, this actually works perfectly, I think. If we come here, got a guideline there, guideline there. And this should allow us some space. Excellent. You kind of see what I'm doing here? Making sure that we have plenty of potential storage space. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be a ton. But I would like to have plenty. Go. I think... Oh. I can get away with this. Yep. And then right here we'll get... Ah! Oh. I was like, wait a minute. I goofed that one. There. Okay. And this will give us some use. Is this the right level? I might just use full blocks of wood for the floor. And let me go make the floor real quick, because this is going to be very annoying to try and run and jump and complete all at once. Let me see. Yeah, I would like to use, I think, just dark oak planks, because we've got a ton of them. Was that spruce? Ah, 2. That is not what I wanted to happen. Oh well, we've got some more grown. More grown? We've got some more growing. So silly of me. All right, let's fill this out. And I may actually... Yeah, this might have to just be like a block or something. Because I realize this is going to be the inner wall right here, and we're going to use this for detailing. So, in that case, let me run and grab... I suppose I could get away, actually, with some cobblestone. Should be fine. Normally I'd use like stone or something for concrete, but I don't know. I'm feeling cobblestone on this one. And we can always change it out for something that's exposed under the brick, but I mean, why bother? You want to build with some cheap items, but also you want it to look nice. Go. And now we can place the floor. And I'm thinking we can isolate the forge area where the lava farm is and just have it up in the air where the brick is. You know, like a large bucket of sorts. And that way we don't have any issues like things burning down. Now, I should probably include a staircase from inside here to the storage level, which we can do. I just want to make sure that everything is good to go here. Whew. Okay, so we're going to have to build the rest of the floor along with our walls, because I'm going to have to go to the roof forest biome and get some more dark oak, which is fine. That's fine. I am not worried about that in the slightest. But I also cut out that portion where I was just filling in the floor because time is of the essence to a degree. I will give you a slightly longer video since Saturday's video was shorter, but I do want to keep it around 2 hours and 20 minutes or 2 hours and 30 minutes at the maximum. That way, you know, you don't have to watch too much and it's digestible in a few sittings. Or one, if you're enthusiastic. Point is, I just want to give you a good viewing experience. Here's that. Nice big square building. Which, yeah, it's expected for this. Look at this. Make things look nice down here. Oh, mess that up. mess that up again. Maybe I should light this part up. Give me some light down here. Got dark very fast once we put the ceiling on. And then let me also just make sure these are fixed. Go. Put you there. Good. And then am I putting it on this level? I believe so. I am. Good. We'll fill this out. I think this might be the most decorated storage room I've done. Yeah. That's crazy. But this could be like bulk storage and just storage in general. I don't really have a preference on what I want stored here. It's just we need more than what's in there. And I can see it coming fast too. Let's see, is it just these that aren't all to this level? It looks like it. Oh, don't want that. Oh, don't want that. Good, good. And I honestly think that'll be fine. I think I can go ahead and give this, put our wood back, and then we can start looking for a lush cave. We're probably about 30 minutes or so in. Let me just throw the rest of these in here. Let's get our sticks, our saplings. We need that. Let's throw our cobblestone in here. Tools we can migrate down to here. Tough. Where are you? There you are. And we'll throw this right here. Give ourselves some more bone meal. And in the morning, we'll go find a roofed forest. So I fast traveled over to the roofed forest biome, and I swear there was a azalea tree somewhere around here. I think I chopped it down in the early days, but you can almost always find a lush cave under a roofed forest biome. So I've been doing some scouting, and I think I found a good entrance to the cave just over this hill. So let me throw the rest of this wood in there, and then we can take a look and see. And then this can also be a way to get some coal on the way down. I think if we go up over this hill, there should be a massive hole if I'm heading in the right direction. And there's one right here. Can we see any moss just from up here? I wish this was like Optifine where you could drop this down. I don't think we can, but I also don't think that's a very safe... Does that feather falling? It does. I need unbreaking. I don't think it's a very safe route. Oh, look at this. We can grab some of this. Let's grab this iron as well. Why not? And then we'll grab all this coal because we'll need to have the furnaces going to smelt our bricks. And I think I'm just going to set up a bunch of furnaces in the area to accommodate our brick situation, and then I'll just pull as we build. But I want to make sure that we have plenty of coal because we're gonna essentially harvest the entire clay supply if we can, and that's gonna require a lot of coal before we go ahead and, you know, build the forge. We gotta have something to start the building. Let's see, and then we can just hop up here. Grab this coal. Something I do like about this being on a hill is that the coal is easy to come by, especially on our way down. You know, we can have a mini adventure within the episode, not all building, but mostly collecting resources. And again, I was gonna do this off camera primarily. Well, the resource collection, obviously the building, but I guess like I said, it's a good pace break, you know, breaking the slow building. I know a lot of people enjoy the adventure style or adventure aspect of Minecraft more, so yeah, we'll do whatever to please, you know. Okay, that was not cool. And then let's see, is there... Nope. Down the wrong way. So let's go over this side. And there's also a huge opening to the cave down on the other side. So if this fails, we can try and find where that entrance leads to. There we go. Let's just grab this. Ooh la la. Good old coal. All right. Hello. Now, I know that you can mix in granite with bricks and it looks good. Let me just grab that. And then let me grab that. Though I'm not too great. Okay, this has turned into the caving trip. I'm not too great at mixing granite and bricks just yet, but it can't be too hard. I think if I just slap some stuff in occasionally. Ah, perfect. I knew there'd be one. All right, hopefully there's a larger opening. Is that? That's deep slate down there. Yeah, a larger chamber for this cave would be nice. And the iron, I was like, oh, this isn't actually going to be sweet clay. I was like, this isn't actually going to be a huge mining trip. It's going to be, for the clay. But then I realized, wait, I need the iron for the hoppers. It's just like you need diamonds for tools. Let's see. If there's a larger chamber, though, that would be very helpful. But if not, I can harvest all the clay I find. But I want to make the main block. I want that to be brick. Let's just harvest a good bit of this. And, a lush cave is nice. I mean, who doesn't like this? Let's see. I did not grab what's up here. Can I jump, please? Parkour. Oh, assisted parkour, I guess. It looks like there's some more clay deposits up here, which is good. That's what I want to see. Now I could make a small auto furnace to hold us over until we get the super smelter. You just need a few hoppers, some chests. I think that's usually enough. Does this have fortune on it? Ah, nope, just efficiency. Though, with clay, it's not terribly hard to get good items. So I'm going to finish digging this out. And then we can continue looking at around here. See if we find anything worth noting. So I've got a good bit of clay from that one deposit. I've got another large deposit here, and we've got some coal as well. It's very useful. Let me grab this. I'm kind of curious to see what's contained in this cave. There's probably some goodies. I'd like to take a look. Just do some brief exploring. Take a quick break, And at least now I know... Oh, hello. A mine shaft. Huh. I was going to say, at least now I know where a lush cave is and a mine shaft. Well, a new mine shaft. Because we can always return. That's always an option. And I know sometimes I say we'll return, and I never do. But this time I would... Oh, hello. This is exactly why I wanted to include y'all in this. Ooh, and I will need these. Yes. I don't think I'll need the unpowered ones, but... Activate another name tag. That's cool. Some torches. I don't need activator rails. Before we get too distracted, let's just... Whoa! Now that's cool. I say, before we get too distracted, let's just take a quick peek. You can never Never not be thorough enough. Okay, and then here's clay. That's good. Oh, I think this is the one I just came from. Moss, yes. I did need that as well. So yeah, I guess I'll get rid of that. How are we doing on clay? Could afford to drop some stuff, I suppose. Because I don't want to waste the clay, you know? But this is looking like a great area for me to return to. So next time we need to go mining or want to do exploration, we can definitely check this out. Oh! Forgot. I changed that when I came over. There we go. I was like, where are the monsters? That reminded me. But changing it for that was just, I was on the phone trying to schedule some medicine for myself. I got that taken care of. So I was like, oh, well, you know, while I'm waiting on the phone, I can just head on over here and make the video a little more concise. Yeah, I'll take whatever. I was like, I'll take this. I don't need 64. There we go. And we can still take a look around here. You know, there's no reason we can't. So I would like to just continue with the task at hand for now. Yeah, we can do that. And then I guess getting back up won't be that hard. Let's see, where was it? Came up through here. Yeah. Nope, it wasn't right there. Ah, it was right through here. Oh, and then look, you can... Sorry, I know I'm getting a little distracted. Oh, hey, diamonds. Oh, I need to save those. They're decently rare. Oh, there's more diamonds. It's decently rare to find the stone diamond, so if I get silk touch, I'll make sure we take care of that. All right, let's just return. I'm getting distracted again. Oh, but this is a nice place. We'll definitely have to revisit the cave. And because it's not hardcore, we can. Even if I fall in lava and die and... Oh, it's so pretty. I do love me a lush cave. They just look so nice, don't they? This is not the way. Where did I come from? Did I come from up here? I had to have. Is it right here? Ah, this is where I came from. Yes. And then it was right here. Oh, hey, look at that. That's cool. Yeah. I want to take that. And then, yeah, we'll just leave the cobblestone down here. That's okay. This should allow us to, well, I guess, tear down our light. Grab this. And if I wanted to, I could come back and get some more clay. We do have the boat that has, what's it called? A chest. Good grief, Beanin. Oh. I gotta make sure this is easily marked just so I can follow it. And I think if I have torches, that's good enough for me. I'll be able to find it. Yeah. All right, I'll have to mark that like so because it's a very tight fit. Can easily get overlooked. Up here, where we came out. Hello, creeper. Oh gosh. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. And then, ooh, hello. Is it up here that my boat's at? To be fair, this is... no, I'm going to need more bricks. Okay, yeah, I know where we are. So this is the large entrance I was talking about. And we can take a look down there. It might be a little easier. Just to see. But we'll see. But I think I will need surprisingly more bricks than this. It'll be a larger build, but the most important thing is I'd rather not make a trip back here and fall down this hole again. So let me just fill this up and then I'll document going down that hole, but I'm not really gonna focus on showing the harvesting of the next round of clay. All right, down to the large hole we go. I think it should be good. Should be just a hop, skip, and a jump down, or it could just end. Oh, no, this takes you directly to the lush cave. Oh, and I've already been down here, I think. No, that's just a very staircase-esque hole. Huh. But see, I think... Oh, wait, no, maybe... Yeah, it might just drop down straight to a very low level without any offshoot. We'll see. There's gold, though. The gold is useful. If that's the case, then I'll just go back to where we know there's a lot of clay waiting for us. Just want to double check here. Oh, there's diamonds. There's a few diamonds. And this could also be tied to the cave we came down. But gotta get these diamonds. We saw them. We saw them? We saw them. So gonna grab them, and then I'll just go to the other cave and get the clay. And then if I find something down here, then I'll obviously record it. But want to save some time here. Be punctual. I say as I'm harvesting diamonds. Hey, you can never have too many diamonds, you know? Well, there might be something over here. No. I don't think there is. Yeah. Back to the other cave. Though I will grab this and some gold. Funny enough, I actually didn't have to go back above ground to get to this cave again. I just followed just a little offshoot, and apparently I was really close to getting into that large cave, but just turned at the last second. So something funny, something cool that I found. But this is the correct way down to our old cave. So I'm gonna harvest the clay and we'll be good to go. So I think we have enough clay here. I did find some more iron and just some gold and things like that, but the clay supply should be a-okay. And if we return to our house, we can get things smelting. Now I'm just gonna AFK for that because I don't think I don't think you all would have any interest in watching things smelt. So we'll let it smelt and then we'll get building right away, and we'll see what we can do, what design we can come up with. I'm just gonna cut to getting back home. We've got everything we need, so no point in wasting time traveling. Well, we're back home and there's a lot of monsters outside. I don't know why when I approached the house there was just a ton of mobs up on this cliff, which sure, I guess that makes sense, but also no, it doesn't. It's gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Come on. Oh, okay, never mind. But I have the stuff to make us a quick auto smelter that we can let run while we're building here. I think I'm just gonna place on the main floor for now, since that's where we'll have it. And I guess you just spawned right in, didn't you? Ooh, blue ice. Ooh, hey, some glowstone. That's cool. Let's see. Let's just go up here, and for now, we can just build what we need. It's gonna look like this. And then make sure I can do that. Perfect. Good. Oh. I just realized I'm going to need more hoppers. Yeah, we'll need more. Okay, that's fine. This is a temporary build anyway, so not too mad about it. Let's see, is there anything I can use to make this look a little nicer? Something temporary, I suppose. And then we'll use that. Give ourselves some more chests, and then just 2 more hoppers, I believe. There we go. That should be enough. Let me... Oh, broke that. There we go. Let me do that. Tools. Let me just... There. Right now, nature is that. That should be good. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. Oh! I can get myself some trapdoors here. We're going to make it look decent, even though it's temporary. Something fun, because it could be temporary for a little bit, not just like for this episode. I think that will be enough. There you go. Let's continue on. I can't believe I'm putting this much into a temporary auto smelter. I guess props to me for being a little extra. Then let's see. I can just do... Nope. Just do this. Yep. I think that's good. And then... Oh, that's actually perfect. And then we can put a slab here. Or not. Oh, you could do a stair, but nah. That's just getting too extra at that point. Let's see here. Let's just put this like so. Build this up for now. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. That's all I need. I'll put our field chest here. Hopefully that works. We'll put our input chest here. And pray that they keep firing. Oh, let me see that. Now, I think that should work out. Let's just take a look. And if you want to copy this as a small micro build, you can. Literally just... It's somewhat of a super smelter. But just something simple. Something temporary. Because I'm not sure if we'll get to build the actual super smelters today. These are going in. We got fuel. We got that. It's looking good. Let me just go get the rest of everything that's down here. And what's good about having the various things that out over here, the smelters, is that we can easily smelt whatever we want. So I think I'm going to have a row of like smokers and then some furnaces. Well, smokers and then some blast furnaces. That's what I meant. Before we go too crazy. And then we'll fill in the floor here too while this is cooking. And then hopefully by the end of it, everything will be fine and dandy. Okay, this should be a lot of bricks. I think we'll have enough by the end of that. We'll let that smelt. And then we'll run back, check our wood supply, and finish the floor here, and then finish the downstairs area as well. I hope there... I'm not too sure if there's going to be a bunch of big scaries down there. We'll see, but you never know. And here we can just... Nope. Don't want that. I want the dark oak. fill that in as well. And I'm just going to cut here because we don't need to, we don't need to, actually, this shouldn't take too long. Let's see. And then we've got this. I'll need to make some more torches as well. Such is life. There's not really a system to this right now, is there? I'm just kind of placing blocks, hoping it's finished. Go. I'm curious as to what I'm going to do for the walls here. I'm not too sure. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's slower, but I mean, this is what we got. And then, of course, you could expand on this. But for something that's just compact while we're building, great build. And then if we finish up with this part down here, then I'll just go ahead and AFK things. Let's see. Yeah, things are looking a bit spooky right now. Or is there a way that I can... Let's see. Well, let's do this. So what I can do is this. That'll be that. 2 there. We can just have this be open. That's a choice, but I can also do this. Hold on. You'll see what I'm doing. First, stripping these, obviously. I'm trying to make this like a catacombs, not catacombs area, but a cozy area. So I might use shelves. I think that would be a good use here. Let me just try that out. Do. Alright. Chop these up. Get them made into shelves. See what we can do. Because I have a centerpiece here that I can just use shelves to create a little hallway. Or not a centerpiece, but a center gap. So we'll see what happens there. Let's do that. Oh, and we gotta sleep anyway. Bob, stop being yourself. Thank you. Spruce shelves, perfect. Might not be enough. I'm not too sure. Then birch. Let's just make all of that, and then we'll add shelves in here. Nope. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There. I'll do that. Thought I could auto craft them, but perfect. Just something to make sense. Then sleep. And then we'll see. We'll see where we go. Alright. We got the chests. While that's cooking, we can take a look in here. See what all we can do. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need to light this up. So let's just map this out real quick. I think this is gonna be a good way. Okay, and then if I add this, right? Yeah, we got a cool little area. And then we'll do the same here. Perfect. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's not perfectly centered for the building itself, but it's great for what we're trying to accomplish here. And we can do this. Nope, didn't like that. Yeah, I like this. And then also we can use the shelves as storage as well, so they're functional. Okay. Then how high can I go? Okay, that's looking like the maximum height, which is fine. I don't think I'll need anything crazier. So then I can just do that. And then is it this? That good. And then a little bit of this action, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. And some of that, some of that. Boom. Then we can do that. We'll leave that open like this, but then keep that. Then just a little bit this action with a little bit more of this. I'm liking this. Look at that. It's turning out good. Oh, yeah, this is really liking the way this is going. And then just, oh, wrong side. Man, this might be, I think this might be the best storage room I've done. I know you're like, wow, Beanin, this is the best storage room you've done? Yes, but mainly because when I do storage, it's either a big warehouse or something without decoration. So, again, very good for me. This is very good look. I like the way this is looking so far. Got that. Oh. I really like these. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. We'll just place what we can down here. And then turn these into little pillars and arches. Nope, not what I wanted. That's fine. Then we can do this. Oh, yeah, this is looking good. This is what a storage room should look like, Beanin. Where's this Beanin been hiding? Because that's what happens when you have some time and creativity on your side. And then I can leave these like so. Oh, I forgot that last one. Oh, well. Yeah, this is nice. I'm going to have to light this area up, though. That is for sure. Let me see if I can just make some slabs real quick. Like this. A little bit of help from... Oh, I was like, what's going on? You? There's a torch. Another. Oh. Oh. Only have one. That stinks. But I guess I can just grab some coal. Make some torches. Can I make... Oh, I could do lanterns. Let's do that. We'll do lanterns and then like one slab or one glowstone piece. Let's see. We'll just grab some of this coal. I don't need all of it to smelt that. Maybe I do. I don't know. Oh, wow. Has it really gone through? What? That's crazy. It's really gone through that much, and then I bet I don't even have... How much do I have here? Oh, that's a lot. We're going to need a lot of coal. But hopefully while I wait for this to AFK, I can just find some. I can also just make charcoal. That's true. Forgot about that part. But I'll have to AFK it anyway. Let's see. Good old lanterns. And then we'll just run down here. And I think I'll just leave the storage room open. It's not like doing anything crazy. We'll just, oh, hey, I don't like that. We'll just do it like this then. And then, guess it'd be one right here. That one right here. Yeah, that looks nice. Some more torches down these sides would probably help, just to light things up. And I think that's bright enough for down here. Let's do this. That. And then we can also make the forge. Well, yeah. I guess we'll have to make that for our fuel. There's that. So that's looking good. Now, obviously add to it. Well, let me do this, and then I'll place you here. Let's just make a ton of shelves. 21 more. That's good. I'd rather have these just built out already, waiting. Yeah, this is going to require a lot of chests. But luckily, we're in a spot where that's not going to be too much of an issue. I think, yeah, coal will be another area I need to get. Maybe we can try and get some Fortune 3. I'll try that. What is this? It's slabs and sticks, right? No, not for Fortune 3, for a grindstone. Because what do I have on my pick right now? Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Let's see. Yeah, I used all my coal. There's that. And we got some lanterns here too, which we just... Yeah! Pretty sure I want to swap these out with lanterns as well. Yeah. Looks nice, looks nice. Now what can we do up here? First I want to see how we're doing. Got that. We're going to need a lot more bricks than this, I guess. All right, so definitely forge is what we're going to have to do. The forge next. I don't think that's an option. Let's just see what's going on here. Yeah, I like this. I like this little area. I'm not gonna have like something that makes it easy to bring stuff up. Yes. A little concerned at how we're missing. Well, not missing stuff. We're just low on resources. I guess brick-wise. But that's kind of what we need. So, yikes. I'll figure it out, though. Don't worry, don't worry. And then, let me just pause, because at this point I'm just yapping. And then I'll pick up once we got some more materials and resources. Actually, while we're waiting for that to smelt, we can go over, I think it's over there, and get some dripstone, because if we're going to make the forge, I feel like that's going to be the best way to give ourselves some credit. Is it credit? No. Give ourselves some leeway in terms of fuel, because it's a super smelter definitely needs to be powered by lava and not coal. So I think just right around here there should be a dripstone cave. And I'm just gonna do a simple 3x3 kind of deal. Make sure we've got that, and then build some cauldrons as well. And then we'll just slowly build our stuff around the house. or not the house, the furnaces. And I know I'm passing a lot of coal veins right now, but I'd like to find the dripstone because that's just much more sustainable in my mind. And I think just in terms of efficiency. So is it over here? Can't remember if we passed any dripstone on the way, but there's definitely some around here. I'll just have to see. Is it down here? Hello? Dripstone. Dripstone. No. Is it over there? Nothing over here. I feel like we passed a dripstone cave going down into the ancient city, so maybe we can take a look. We'll see. I'm not terribly certain, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, you'd think you'd find it easily, but apparently not. Let's just kind of jump down here, see what all we can find, if anything at all. Oh, I'm so glad this is not hardcore. Whew. Alright. I'm gonna take a look. I feel like there's some dripstone around here. There has to be. Also, can we talk about that journey down? Oh my gosh. My shield. I don't have one, but that's okay. Oh no! Whatever will I do? This is like the most intense, least intense moment of the video. Thank you. Yeah, and it's up there here, isn't it? Yep, right here. I'm surprised I heard that gulk sensor. Let me go down here. Right? No. It's another direction. It's down here. This way. Yes. Yes, correct, Beanon. Correct. Then it's through here. Uh-huh. Then I walk up through here. I mean, there's got to be some dripstone somewhere. Or is that? No, that was... I know there was one in the hardcore world. But like, come on. All this, no dripstone? Come on. Gotta have some dripstone. I'll keep looking. That was almost bad. Well, it may not be dripstone, but there's also a slime that spawned up here, which is cool because it means we've got some slime chunks that we can turn into a farm. You know, there actually might be... There could be some dripstone over in the cave that we have our mine shaft in. That could be the case. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep looking, though. Okay, I'm just going to record this for safety's sake. Because there's a lot of shriekers around here. I think I... Oh, hello. That's cool. Swift Sneak 2? That's cool. Some books. A God Apple. Nice. Alright, that was a little bit of a side quest. But I'm just trying to see if I can find any dripstone, and I just need to be real careful sneaking through here. If you take a look, there's a lot of shriekers right here. It's like 4. We can test it. Nope. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Just go over here. What's in here? Oh, Swift Sneak 1. Regeneration. A lead. A lot of stuff. Go. Oh my gosh. Huh. Alright, that wasn't terrible. But this is kind of like beside the point. I'm just trying to open as many spots as I can. Because that way I can see if there's any dripstone hanging out somewhere. I feel I need to go back to the cave by our area. I think there's dripstone up there. There has to be. I feel like I've definitely seen it. All right, I found my boat, but I also found like 70 million creepers down here. They were all just guarding it. But I'm almost like certain that there's a dripstone cave over by where our mine shaft is in the harbor. Well, no, just the big mine shaft. I think there's a dripstone cave if you kind of go up to that area that I was like, oh, we should explore this, and then never ended up doing. I think that's a good spot. That's where we can find one. So I'm gonna just hop down over there and we'll see if we can find it. And if I'm correct, it should be up through here, maybe a little to the right, because I remember running up being like, oh, what's this? That's pretty cool. And then seeing like 7,000 skeletons waiting for me. And I was like, oh, that's not that cool. It's definitely going to be up here somewhere. Ah, here it is. There's got to be... Is there dripstone in here? I feel like there was. I mean, if there's going to be some, it's going to be here. Wow. Nothing. Could have sworn there was a little bit. Might have to wait. But I feel like we found some dripstone at some point, didn't we? We had to have. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just keep looking. Aha! It was in this cave. It was just right up here, and it was a very tiny amount. I knew I wasn't crazy. All that for 9? Yeah, I just needed 9. Which, come here. There we go. Yeah, I just needed... Okay. That is crazy. All of that time and effort. And I just need 9 of these things. And I just like... Oh, that's the wrong tool. Really? Why am I on the... Give me that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Good. That should be enough. That's literally all I needed. I knew there was some around here, though. Yay. And I guess now I can go find some lava. Which... I think I'll just run down into the depths over here. We're already down here, so might as well. Oh, I did. That was annoying. That was an annoying dripstone. I should have just come down here to begin with. This is probably some down here, honestly. I don't know if I've been down here. I mean, there's no torches. So that should answer my question. But, like, is there a still lava source? Oh, yeah, right here. Perfect. I'll just need 9 of these. And I think I saw some diamonds around that corner. So we're going to reward ourselves with that after a search like this. Good. Good. That was a lot. There we go. Oh, that was indeed a lot. Let's check out. Let me just grab this gold. Why not? Then I can check this area out. And what was it down here? Ah, dang it. Thought it was diamond. It was glow lichen. That stinks. Alright, well, let's try and make our way back up. Gotta go this way, don't I? Yep. Yeah, that was the side quest that I really thought was going to be easier. I should have just gone to this cave. If I had done that, we would have been in and out. But nope, I had to make it complicated. Okay, let's get this set up. And I think I'm going to have the forge just right down here because I think it'll be an easy place to put it, and we can build a tower around it. So since we have this here, I'm going to do forge right here. Perfect. And then I did bring some stuff just in case. I brought some of these. And hopefully I can... Oh, it would be, yeah. Nope. And then... Is it this? And then... Yeah. Good. So this is going to be a good forge design. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We'll just have some blocks like so. And then here's this. And this will fill all of our needs in the future. Good. And then let me just cut these into slabs. And yes, I'll need a scaffolding block. Unfortunately. Let's see. Move, everybody. We can just do some more of this, I think. Should be good. Yeah. I just don't want it to burn, you know? And I could put this in the middle, but I want to do something interesting with the factory layout. So that would be the reasoning here. And let me just get some light up here as well. I want to be able to work in the night. Then hopefully we can build some stuff up. Actually, you know, I'm just going to torch spam. Probably the best bet for me. And let's see. Nope. There we go. Let's see. Actually, I think we can do something like this. That looks good. And like a scaffolding block. Suppose I can do... Nope. Wrong way. Maybe this way? Yeah. Now, do these burn? Kind of hope they don't. And can I put... Yes. These might burn. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out the hard way. There's that. And let's see. Just do some of that. Because this doesn't have to be that tall. It just needs to be useful. See, that should be more than enough on this side. We'll do this. You see, that's the one downside is... Oh, wait, no. This should be good. Right? Ooh. Let me do this. Yeah, I'm not sure how this will react. Where's my dripstone? It's good. Can I turn these into sources? Whoa! Okay. Yeah, so gotta rethink this. is not going to be friendly to what we're doing, which is fine. I think learning that's a good thing. Okay. That, however, is not. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, we're gonna have to do this and then have a block like this. And really, I think we can just get away with filling this up and then covering it, because then we don't have to worry about anything catching on fire. Maybe. No, definitely keep things that are wooden away from this. Oh, I was like, what else am I looking for? Oh, did I double up on one? I think I did. That's not good. Ow. Ladder. Ooh. Okay, I'll need just one. But I feel like there's a lava pool somewhere around here. I'll have to look. Ah, there was. I was correct. And that's all we needed. It was just up at the top of this hill. I knew there was one up here, though. So do I need that? We'll keep it. That witch has been chasing me. Well, this is not very fun. I need to sleep. Man, that doesn't look too good, but... what can you do? Kind of more about function here. And then we'll just fix it later. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. And now all of the monsters should be on fire. Let's go up here. Place that there. That's perfect. And then we'll cap this off. Oh, crap. Mess that up. Gotta go back up again, don't I? The misplace of agony and despair. All right, I'll be back. Wait, let me build this out first. So at least we're not losing materials. Is that good? Good. Things are dripping. Things are collecting. Good to see. Man, that looks ugly, but it's functional. It's exactly what I wanted. And this just really gets harder and harder the more I try to build nice things. You go in the lava. You go in there too. Good grief. Good. Good. I figured I'd fill these all up with lava just so I can make sure that I'm cooking enough bricks and have enough fuel. And that should take care of that. Let's cover this up. And that's really all we need from that. I think we should be good. And look at that. We already got one that we can use. Boop. And then, how are we doing here? 42. But I can throw these in here. And they should they should work as the items we need. Good. We still got a ton of bricks going. So hopefully that'll help me. And I guess at this point I just have to AFK the brick production, which that's fine. I can do that. Let me take this copper, throw it back here. Good, then these can just go in the building blocks. And then our slabs can all go in here. Some of that. You're a building block. You technically are as well. And then just like random stuff I can throw here. We've got the moss, which I think is okay. I'm not sure. But I'm going to AFK this because I need to. We need some items to hurry up and finish up working out here so that we can build this thing, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. Okay, I just noticed something while sitting here. I messed up this side of the wall. It really should look like this instead of what I had, which was the one block in the middle. This is what it should look like. So on either side it should be 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. So I messed that up. I realized that just now. I was sitting there waiting for things to smelt, and then I looked and I was like, oh, wait a second, that's wrong. That is incorrect. So this will fix it. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, that's out of the way. I feel like if someone commented, I caught it. Don't worry. I caught it. And I think I should pay attention to those, but if I'm going to cover them with moss carpet, I guess I can leave it maybe. I don't know. And then down here, like, I was like, I could smelt this, or not smelt this. I could clear that spot out, but we'll just wait for this to cook. It's cooking. It just would go a little faster if I had my super smelter, but we do have unlimited fuel and lots of clay. So, I mean, look at this. I haven't even gone through what was needed. So I think we'll be okay, but just wanted to add that part because I know a lot of you like to follow along. So it should look like this on either side of the build. Okay. I can sleep at night now. All right. It has taken forever. And I have literally just been sitting here waiting for this to smelt over 2 days almost. About that much. It was probably not actually 2 days, but maybe like 2 hours here, 3 hours there or something. But I think we have a decent amount of bricks. Wait. There we go. Oh, that's how you transfer. Cool. I think we're good on bricks. And I'm going to go ahead and just make these because I have an idea. Is there a way I can just like shift, like click all of these, or do I just have to do this? But I have an idea where I think I'm going to build one of the panels and then I can just build the rest of that around here. And I think I do want to split the village, as you can, not the village, the factory. As you can see, I've got some stone cooking here. I thought that'd just be something that's like something that's cool. There we go. Nope. But we'll see. First things first, I want to make sure we have, well, I think we've got enough bricks, but I want to make sure that we have a good design set up. And you can see I've got this set up, that set up. This one will fix. And I think, let's see, I'm going to use, yeah, this one we can have the split or so maybe. I don't know. I do know that we'll have to do some panel work. And I didn't bring any scaffolding blocks, did I? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I harvested that and whatnot because I figured I might as well do something productive here. But outside of that, man, I was just sitting there waiting. Do I have, let me see if I have bamboo. I don't think I got it in this world. It would be in these chests if I did, and not seeing it. Ooh, I'm seeing some of this though. Nothing. No bamboo. Okay. That is fine by me. We'll just use some dirt then. There we go. And I want this to be, I'm kind of thinking like old schoolhouse question mark style. Well, I guess kind of like those mills. And I'm going to build out just one of those side walls and see what we can come up with here. I've got like a mixture of blocks because I'm not sure what I want to do with this, but I think things will look good, hopefully. All right. Let me turn one of these into stairs. Or should I change it? Should I do these as stairs? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So let's start with this. I think I'm going to follow the pattern of, we've got 3 here and 3 here, right? Cool. And we'll go up 1 like this, because I want this to be, I want these to fit fine. So if I'm going here, these should be at least 3 taller? Maybe like this? I think that'll be okay. I think that should be the main height. And then this will just be this. And like I said, this will end up dwarfing the house that we're building. Or it'll end up dwarfing this, but as time goes on, the build will it'll make more sense. Now, for this, I want to try something. Okay, I do have some of these. Let me just make a few. What should I do? Yeah, let me make a few of these because I want to see what a wall would look like here. And then if I did something like this, but then, well, no, that could make sense. That could make sense. I don't know, because it's gonna be. I might have to do blocks. So this would be the one downside of wanting to do the depth here. But if I did this, well, most factories didn't have windows in them, so I could get away with it. Nope, that. But I'm not too sure. Let me see. Yeah, let me just do that. So if we did this and then put a block here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to take that into account while I'm building. Like, how does this look if I do this? What are we gonna see? Like, sometimes I want to have windows, but I also know that, well, I don't know, because now modern factories don't have windows. But if you think of like a mill or something, they used to have windows because it'd just be hard to light up the build. But also the way I'm doing this could be a little tricky. Let's see, like there's that, right? And then if I just place this like, nope. Place this like so. We'll have a good... see, I don't like that. No, that doesn't look good. What if... Okay, we're going to have to do full blocks then. Because part of me wants to... Maybe I should just stick with the bricks. I don't know. Maybe I'll texture it. Maybe that'll be the go-to. But I definitely don't like the walls. Sometimes I do the walls because they're nice to have. They look nice and they create depth. But I think in this case it's not gonna work. So if we just did, let's see, we've got our bricks and we've got our andesite. So if I just did like this with a little bit of that. And then I think if there's any extra blocks, that would be cool too. If you suggest, if you can suggest something that works with brick blocks, I think that would be really useful. Actually, I don't need this to be, oh, I can, whatever. There we go. And then just like a little bit of this. Maybe some of that. And then there's some more bricks. And I have plenty of granite too. Like, how does that look? It's good. I'm going to have to replace, some of these with granite so it just doesn't look too weird. Perhaps I can... Let's see. I know it's dark out, but I want to figure this out. Now, what can I do here? Now, that would be good. Like, I like that. That looks nice. And then for extra depth, I could. Let's see. Like, if I wanted extra depth, I could do this. Let's do just a wall here. Because if I do a wall, then that means like we get that, you know, as a window. And that does have that has a fair bit of depth to it. And I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. Now, what if I just did like something like this on the front? I might need to have that. What if I did like this? No, that'd look weird. Needs to be a full block. There. Then here I can just do a little bit of this. And just some extra texturing here. Nothing too crazy. Like how's that look? I like that. Then we could add some like spruce and stuff in there. Maybe. Like, would a spruce door look good up in between there? Like, I like that look. That's the look I want. Because it'll also change. Well, I can alter how it looks down there. Let me put some glass in here, and then we'll take a look at it in the daylight. But I think that's the height that I'm going for here. And this is obviously going to be moved, so I can just do myself a favor and throw this out. These fence posts getting in my way. And then, oh, that's not even the right one. Whoops. Let me just do this then. Okay. We'll do that. And then add some of these stairs. And maybe just some more granite here. Just break things up a little. I don't know if I've done it too much, but I don't know. You'll learn. It is nice to have the broken up textures. I think these definitely blend really well together. Then let me make 2 more walls here. All right, so on the inside, we won't have... Well, we will have a little bit of a corner. I guess this is a good way that you can have a corner piece. Let's see. We'll throw one like so. And then one like this. That look good. Yeah, and this episode might be longer too, because I have no idea how long we're running at. So apologies if it's longer. I try to keep these to a certain length and I always go over, but I like to finish the build in the episode, or at least the structure. Yeah, I like that, because if you look on the inside, you've got a little bit of a break. I can also just do this if I wanted. I don't think there's any benefit aside from some spared materials, but we can try and see if we find something that works for us. Like this is, like I said, it'll add some depth to the build and also save on materials to a degree. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Looks good. That's a good start. So then I guess in terms of building that, I will just copy and paste. I should figure out the entrance way, or the entrance, and how far I need to go. So let's do that real quick. And this might be something where either I cut out some of like the not important stuff, or I just save the rest of the footage for the next episode. I'll have to check. Because it is the Tuesday before we release. And let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is where we have the change. By change, I mean we'll do this. Do some of this. Then that. Which is okay if we have, you know, just some of these blocks a little spaced out. There we go. Yeah, I like that. It's good. I like the smeltery so far, the forge. Now the question will be, where do I continue this on? And by that I mean, do I make this its own portion, or do we have this be its own thing? I'm almost a fan of having this be its own thing. So I think what I'll do is I'll do one wall here and then one wall in the front, and then check the time on where we're running for just run time, and then we'll take care of that. And so if I build, what is it, 4 in here, another one of these, and then we'll do some more of this. This will probably, nope, oh well, that could be. I was gonna say, this will probably end up as a window. Maybe that, I don't know. I do like the way this is going so far. And again, I'll revisit this and just take care of just that, and then yeah, like I'll add texturing up here too. I also need to watch this. Yeah, it's not bad. I just need to add some dirt. And then, oh, yep. I was like, do I have, there we go. Like here I can have a big window if I wanted. Maybe something like this. Let's do a little bit of that. Good. And then come over here. Do one of these. Then 3 of these. Yeah. So that will look like this. I'll have this. And then just 2 standard things up here. With some windows right there. That's looking good. And if you want to add additional shape to these, you can always put some trap doors and whatnot. But I think right now this is a good look so far. Yeah. Man, this really is shrinking the entire rest of the builds, isn't it? I don't know, I like this. I like things when they look like this. It's nice to me. And then here, I think we'll just do the same where it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, boom. That'll look like that. Good. And then I think that's gonna be good. Nice. Now I'm gonna review the footage real quick, and we'll see how far along we are, and that way I can kind of gauge what needs to be done to wrap up this episode. And we might just continue this in the next episode, because we did do a lot of effort on this lower floor. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are fine with breaking this out to an upper floor. And did I? Oh, I did that wrong. Let's see, I can have this got to here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now that probably looks a lot better. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. And I know I can do like terracotta with these. They kind of work, but right now I'm just going to have some basic variation in the build. Well, we're in luck because we're at about 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is great. I think that will help with just everything and kind of just ease the pressure off of myself. Now, like I said, I'm going to build this part out, and then I think I may have to just time-lapse some of the detailing because, well, I don't know. I mean, detailing. I know detailing's fun, but there's a certain point. And I wish I had that mod that changes the blocks for you. And right here, I'm just doing something that helps with building on my end with it, which is just getting a part of the building done and then going from there. See, and we're at the level that I need to be. Good. Out of bricks, though. Oh, yay. Well, I guess I can do some of this. Some of this work right here. You know, patch in some things here and there. How's that look? Oh, I forgot about that part. Okay, and then let's go get some more bricks. I hope we'll have enough. I think we will. I'd be genuinely surprised if we didn't have enough bricks. What's going on here? Ah, well, whatever. All right, and then we can do just 4 walls like this. Then good. Right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I was like, is that correct? And then let me get some of this. And then we'll do this front side and I'll fill out the rest of the building. That way we can save time where we need to and you get enough of the exposure to get the design and get what you need out of it. I'm trying to include everything, but I want to get this. Completed. Then let's see right here. And I think I did have an idea about what we can do at later stages is, you know, if we build like an ore yard right there, that'd be cool. We could do like an ore elevator out or something like that. Something to make this part cool. Well, cooler. It is pretty cool already. But I am definitely liking this. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see what's good here. Oh yeah, I need a few more stairs. Like a few more of these. That's good. That looks nice. And then on the outside, we'll put in some more stairs here. I think I just need the 2. That will be fine and dandy. I could place them correctly. Let's do bricks. You know, we haven't done too many of that on this side. Oh, nope. There we go. That looks nice. And I can always add some torches on the outside or something, but that's fine. I like the way this looks. Now onto the more important side, we've got our entry here, which I think I'm going to implement some dark oak shelves into. as the door, or maybe we'll do spruce. I don't know, but we'll definitely do a large factory door here. I'm not just gonna have the the small, just normal Minecraft door, and I think this is the right dimension for this. Yes, there we go. Exactly what I needed. This door is something that I'm mainly interested in, but I don't know. Let's fill this in from here. We'll fill this in like so. I think that's good. And I'm just going to switch between some blocks here. Make it nice and different. Variation that I'll have to come back and add over here. There we go. Some of this. Maybe a little bit of that. And we do have more bricks smelting too. So don't worry. And I'm going to add some good, I guess, detail / depth to the roof. Because mostly these have flat roofs, but you also need to take into account the things that, I don't even know. If you want a realistic build, just build it like you would normally. I don't even know at this point. I'm just focusing. It's a little hard to detail and talk at the same time, which is why I typically do a little more of a bland style, but I don't think that really is the case. Let's see. Go. Ow. How does this look? Yeah, see, I think that breaks up the texture enough. And then if you come in here, you know, it's gonna look good. And then we'll add the stairs and stuff on the outside afterwards. All right, now that we're back, we can resume the build. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill some of these out as granite. That way things look nice. There we go. And I'll try to randomize things as much as I can. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Ran up and down the steps 4 times. So if I sound out of breath, that's why. Of course, you step away to do something for yourself, and if everyone pulls you 7 different directions, it's like, hey, I do have things to do. But also, yes, I will do them for you. Because you have a baby on you. There we go. I think this right here should be just fine, like this. Boom. Boom. Excellent. And then for the front here, we'll probably do an entrance that's a little bit more grand. We might do like a tower of sorts. And the top, I'm not 100% sure. I think it'd be a nice touch. I don't know. But I just want to get the design done first before moving on to the next thing. Just because we'll have to have some time lapses here to save on our already strained time. And then I think, yep, this I can just turn into a wall. Maybe like, I think I only need 4. Like that. I'll throw that there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And can I... Okay, so it's 5 each. That's good. And then I saved this for last because obviously I want it to look nice. Good. I'm liking the way this is going. I think we'll have a big old spruce door in the front just to match with everything. It's looking nice. And it's a little bit more ornate than what I usually do. Like in hardcore, well, I also need to add the stairs. That's one thing I didn't do. Maybe we can take care of that and then build the door. Where are these stairs? Good. Just do this. There we go. So I'll put you there. Maybe one of you. And for this one, we can do 2 of these. How's that? Like, that looks good. Yeah. And then maybe just a little bit right here. I'm gonna have to make a little more. Something like that. And then we'll just fill out the rest of these before building ourselves the rest of the building. There we go. Oh, no, I am going to need more of these. A little bit more of these. Let me just do this because that'll make things easier on us. Okay. We've got that. Let me fill these out. And then we'll take a nice nap and build the rest of the walls in a time lapse so that we can focus on some details right after finishing, the doorway. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about that. All right, and then we just got this one here. Again, I can just put right there, right there. Looking good, Beanin'. I like that. Very nice area. Then here, let's see. What am I to do? I think I'll mix some of these in. Just a little bit right here. Like that. And then maybe some stairs right here. And then brick wall of sorts. So that I can then add, I was going to say so that I can then add, oh, I know what I could do. Walls. Yes, that's what I can add. There we go. And then we'll have like 3 of these. Good. Now I would try and do either a window over that, but I think that's okay. And ooh, wait, hold on. No, I like that. But this way I can just have like a spruce door right here and then have just a little bit extra, make it look nice. I would do a come here. I would do a rounded door, but that's fine. Don't really have the depth for that. And let's just see if I've got enough spruce right here to finish this up. And then I'll finish the rest of the building up itself. So we've got that. I think I need to do this. Yep. And then that. Oh, nope. Nope. Guess we have to do this the hard way. Oh. Alright, well then this is going to have to be a full block. That's okay. Gives us some extra depth to have. Yeah. Doesn't look terrible. Again, I'm new to this. And if I do... Yeah, what if I did something like this so that it can make the shape? Kind of like that. Hold on. Like if I made the shape in front of this door, I'm gonna use the slab here. Yeah, okay. I see what I'm doing. We'll just have like a slab. Like so. And then can I use these to make something out of this? Maybe like a little bit of a archway of sorts. Maybe add a little extra color to the front. If I did that, how does that work? Doesn't really make a difference to me, but I like that we've got an arched door. I do like that. That looks good. I like that. So we're going to continue on with building the building in a time lapse because we are just running out of time. That's the only reason. Now, I think that saved us a good bit of runtime here. And for these inserts on the side of our wall, I think I'll add these for just some extra color in the build. And I just realized I forgot to fill that window in, which I will do. But I think these right here will add some good color variation on the inside of the build and add a little bit of just industrial-esque colors to it. You know, we have a lot of reds and some dark browns. We do need some grays as well as maybe some light browns, something like that. And then we'll also build our entry tower. I think I'm just going to do it right here at the top. And I think the way I'll take care of that is perhaps by having some pillars here, because if you look at this, we can build a nice little pillar, but I think I'm actually gonna match out here. So we'll do maybe that and then that, and that should be good. And for this pillar, I'll just do this right here, and then this with a little bit of that. And then some of these stairs just to add to the depth design. Yeah, sure, that's good. And in this tower, I think I'm just going to have you know what I can do? I can do shelves. Maybe either shelves or trapdoors. You know what? I might just do this in the entryway so that we can just get a tower up there easily. Because I just need, let's see, the ladders. Yeah, that'd be it. Then I have some of these here so that I can turn these into this polished walls. Let's do this. And then add some of these. Oh gosh, I can't get down there. It's all right. Let's just add the texture where we can. Again, like I said, that furnace will be moving eventually, but it's not like super high on my priority list right now, so that's okay. The insides are gonna change regardless. Hey, look at that. Just enough for everything in here. But this is where we'll have, you know, the smelters and whatnot. And I guess that's fine. I was worried about what we'd see here, but I think that's good. What we'd see here, I don't know. It's not really what I was trying to make or say, but let's go ahead and get up here. And then I guess we can just build these up. I don't think, yeah. I don't think I'm going to have anything in here. So that's fine. And then here I can have tower. And by doing that, we'll do this. Good. And how far do I need to go up? Oh, yep. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm doing that. Good. Let's see. I have some more of... Oh, no. I'm out of granite. Interesting. That's fine, though. We'll need some sticks for ladders. Then some windows. And then we'll take care of the roof. So let me grab those materials. And then I think we'll be good. And before I forget, I realized that I didn't put a door on my storage room, which would be catastrophic if a creeper got in. So we're going to fix this real quick and just make a simple decorative door down here. I do like using these larger doors. Nope. Hold on. Gotta do this the boring way. There we go. And I think I could just do it from the ceiling up, but let's see. Yeah, that's fine. And then the door would be, yes, like that. Perfect. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. Okay, back to the main job at hand, the roof and the tower. I think the tower we'll do first, and then we'll do the roof around it. But I have my ladders here, so that's good. There we go. Then let me just do that. Good. I really hope I have enough of these. I think I should. Now this tower is going to be slightly different because we're not going to have anything too crazy going on up here, and may need to grab, let me grab some more granite from down here, but I like to get the start of everything going here. We're going to take these, I'm going to split this in half. We'll need that. Actually, let me just get 2 of these because we'll need those as well. There we go. You can never have too much. And then, all right. I need a crafting table up here. And it's raining again. That's fun. Crafting table for some of those. Right here, we'll just have some supports. Nothing too crazy. I think I might add some copper bars in here. Let me see, just to add to it. All right, what is going on? Thank you. Can I just put these here? Yes, thank you. Good. Don't know why that was so hard. And this will be here. Yeah, I could do that. With some, yeah, just some copper bars down in here. What's this? I'll do that. Good. This tower isn't going to be anything super special. We'll just have this access up into it. And that's looking good. Let me grab some more of the materials just so that we're saving on time here. Okay, I have the necessary materials. So here, we can just put some copper bars in this little area to make it look nice. Get some torches. Put those in here. This way no one falls out. We get a little bit of detail. Then up here, we're just going to switch after one level. So let me do this, and then I think I'll just mix things in. Like this. Let's see, gotta mix you in with some of you. There's that. And then we'll just do normal 3 tall type deal. So it would be something like this. Then a little bit of this. Yes. And from here we'll switch to okay. Yeah, from here we'll switch to the walls. That means do this right here. Some of this, just another little torch would be fine. I'll need 7, won't I? Yeah. Ah, whatever, I can do this. Oh, wait. No, that's... Yeah, I misplaced. Hold on. There we go. Do that, and put you right here. Then up here is where we'll do the walls. I think 1 will be fine, and then we'll outline the roof, and then I'm going to finish that in a time lapse as well. So let me make some more walls here. Let's do walls, then walls. I think I have more bricks over here as well. I do. Good. So make some more of those. Oof. Man, we did use a ton of bricks. Which is why we won't be going too far up in the sky. Plus, we don't need to because it's just going to be... Let's see. It's going to be a low, like, factory roof. So this will be more than enough. And just another tower for fun. Some of these. Oh no. Guess I'll have to do this. And then, yeah. And I'm not sure what to do for the roof here. Maybe just, oh crap. Maybe just some of this. I could do copper, honestly. Yeah, we could do copper. Let's do that. All right. This should allow us to finish. And I'm just going to... Oh, dang it. That fell all the way down, didn't it? You try to be a good builder, and then that happens. Where did it land? What the heck? Oh, I picked it up. Okay. Well, that's frustrating. But this should get us to the end here. I think we'll be perfectly able to build out what we need. And I don't have any more bricks. I should have remembered that. Oh, of course. There, well, at least that's done. This is annoying me. There. Let's do this. Brick. I think one fell. Yep. Two fell, actually. Ugh. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. And then there's this, plus this, and then that. And here we'll just have to do the full slab to block deal. Unless we don't have to. I don't know. Well, might as well. Although, but I do need the slabs. So maybe I should just harvest these and only do a lower layer. We're back down to square one. Because everything keeps popping out that way. Oh, okay, let's try this again. Okay, where are my blocks? There you are. Here are my walls. There's that. And then where are my slabs? Let's just use these. Because I'm just going to do the roof up here. I don't even think I want windows in this tower. Maybe. It's mainly for decoration, though. So here we can... Right. Okay. Nope. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll do that. And now, it's going to be a lot easier to build this out. Hope this ends up looking good. Really? These blocks, man, they're going to be the end of me. But I think we'll be okay here. And then the rest of this roof is actually just going to be deep slate slabs. I think that'll be perfectly fine. And for that, again, I'm just going to time lapse that because there's no need to include all that at the end of the video. Here's this. Excuse me. Me do this. I think we'll do this one just nice and tall. Nice and tall and pointy. I was going to do a turreted roof, but that's fine. So we'll have one brick block right here. Nope. This needs to be solid. Just for now. There we go. Then we'll just do that. These. Yeah, that looks good. Good enough to me. So, gotta drop down all the way down here, but I like the look of that. And I'm not gonna time lapse just, the main roof part. I am gonna make sure that you see the design that we're doing here, because I think that'll really help out. And let me just get some steak here. And looks good, looks good. From here, though, I think... Oh, I could do flat, but I could also do curved. But I'm thinking a little bit of an arch wouldn't hurt. Now, the way I'm going to do this, I think I'll just do something like this. Oh, wait, no, I know what I'm going to do. Sorry. Forgot for a second. I'm going to do an outline in our stone slabs here. Give us a little bit of difference in texture. To which, after that, I will build our inner roof completely out of slabs. Yes. So we'll have this little outline here and then build up the curve. And I'll just do the arches on either side so you can see, and then we'll build that out. So for these arches, I'm thinking something like this, And then maybe a little bit of... No. A little bit of this right here. Then let me do the same over here. Like that. And then just that. Does that look correct? I don't think that is. All right, hold hold the phone. Let's just do this arch. And then we'll give ourselves some leeway here. All right, how are we going to do this? Oh, yes. I was doing it wrong. This is what I wanted. We'll do this. We'll put one right here. Still can't mark those out. I'll have just a little bit right there. And then we'll go over here. Build this arch up. Just a little bit right there. How'd I do? There, did I do? No, I didn't. What happened here? Okay, I did that wrong as well. So I'll do. It's this. Yeah. Right? Nope. I did have that right. Then it's this. Yeah. And maybe like make this one 3. All right, hold on. Let me do this so y'all can see. No, I want. This is not right. The heck? What am I doing wrong? All right. Got 2, 2, 2, 2. This should be the center, right? That means... There we go. Okay. That's what I needed to do. Why did that take... Why was that so hard? Was it because I was building it? Might have been. And then we'll do the same over here. And then we'll sleep and do our time lapse. And finish out the rest of our roof here. I mean, it's looking good. I won't lie. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. This one's going to look like this. And then we'll have a third, right? And it's 1. There. And then we'll go over here. Sorry, this one's taking a little bit. And it's boom, boom. Nope. Wrong thing. Boom. Boom. And then right here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So in this exact center. Good. Good. That's what I wanted. And we're going to fill this in with just deep slate slabs, nothing fancy. But let me just collect all of these and then we'll end the episode off with just a time lapse and then a wrap up. Excuse me. We'll have to grab all the blocks I dropped as well. Just make sure there's nothing here. And then I'll add the... I think I'll do a voiceover over the final time lapse. Yeah, that seems fine. I started with a voiceover on the time lapse, so we'll end with one. And I know I don't usually do this many time lapses, but it was necessary for this. There we go. That looks good. Right? I shall see you on the flip side. Well, that should take care of just about everything. Let me just add some lights in here so we don't get any monsters. I think I'm just gonna do the pillars like this. And then, really? More rain? You know what? I don't really even know the pattern. I'm just gonna add lights. Oh yes, I almost forgot to add those there. Hold on. Just doing this so we don't get any monsters spawning or whatnot. That's good for now. And again, this is going to be temporary right here, and we'll fix up the roof, but everything's looking good. Let me place these final blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be all for today, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you are a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected, but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my channel viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Let's Play Minecraft. I'm Beanin. Peace.